Well, good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. This is a channel update. Yeah, I'm wearing one of my beer shirts. Let's see, it's a beer. It's a beer. You can't tell because I'm sitting. When I go to do my reviews, I'll change out of this. I didn't realize how unspectacular it would be on camera that you just got that. Anyway, tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow's a big day because tomorrow's my birthday. I am 42 years old tomorrow. Wow. Who would have thunk I would make it this long? I didn't thunk it. But channel updates is what this is about, so I guess we should do some channel updates, eh? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why my light just is not lighting. We may actually start using the Asus Tough capture card. We may start using it. It means that I can't go for that Asus sponsorship money. Not that I ever actually had any Asus sponsorship money, but other than that, we have talked about jobs. We've talked about a lot of things in the last little bit. So let's do some of those, eh? What the fuck? This usually works. Anyway, okay. So one of the things we've been talking about a lot lately is the job market here. I did just have my 4th interview for a job. If I have to have more, I might get a little twitchy. I did have my 2nd interview for another job, and I had my 1st for 2 others. So things may turn around at some point, hopefully. Birthday tomorrow. Me and my wife are going to go to Creekside. My birthday gift is going to be her taking me out to dinner, which is great. And then she's going to bring me to Multinational to buy me their one new beer that came out, because it is a London Fog, so an Earl Grey tea based beer. I love London Fogs, so I'm really hoping they did a good job. Apparently it was voted best beer in Saskatchewan last year, so I'm really intrigued on how that's going to go. Other than those things, still lots of repairs to do around the house. We will do a lot more videos about that type of stuff. Really excited for Saturday night. Saturday night we are going to do another hangout. I know we did a hangout last week, but I close this Saturday, so I won't get home till 7 p.m. my time, which is 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. standard time for most of my viewers, because Eastern Standard and the Maritimes. So we will be going live, but we're going to be going live with whoever joins us. And then next week we will get back into Interview with a Rhino, because I'm off next Saturday, so we can do an early show. And then if we really want to, after the early show, we can do another show. Who knows, right? Probably not, because Mother's Day is the next day. But we'll see how things go. Channel seems to be doing good. We're creeping closer and closer to 5,000 subscribers. Sad to think that this has been going on for almost 14 years. And I'm only at 5,000, but this is a very niche market when it comes to videos. I mean, who cares about beer, right? Not all that many people really care. Like I said, we do have a TV in our room now, so I have a really old, well, not really old, it's fairly new. I've never used it though, but I have one of those like game boxes that has like 20,000 games on it. And we might play some of them on this channel. I don't know, call it old man gaming or Santa gaming or something. We might as well work with what we got, right? We know we look like Santa, might as well go with it. Troll of the week for this week was a guy that was like, oh look, and it was with one of my job update videos where I was bitching about one of the jobs I interviewed for, and he was like, look at this, 4,000 people will really actually subscribe to just anything, and random people will really just watch it. Sorry. You know that 4,000 plus people, millions of people will just subscribe to anything. The amount of TikTokers and the amount of people that get famous and rich by taking feet pics and everything, that people will pay or watch anything. And I mean, you don't care to hear about me talking about that type of stuff, don't watch it. But you'll go out and you'll watch things like Ryan Trahan go out and spend thousands of dollars to travel the country and go to. I wish I could do stuff like that. Like I wish I had the money to go do stuff like that. I would videotape that, but I'll never have the money for stuff like that. I get it. I'm a working schlub. I'm okay with that. Um, yeah, like it is what it is, right? It's an interesting thing. It's an interesting place. Interesting. This is our 3 pay month, so one of our pays is technically free in some aspects, as in it's money that doesn't have to go to any bills or anything. Well, it's going to go to bills. It's one of our catch-up things. But what we think we're both going to do is throw $100 or $200 each into a pot to take a day trip with the kids out to Moose Jaw, which is 45 minutes from here. So that trip will probably be a good deal of different videos about the things we're doing. Moose Jaw has a lot to offer: food, brewing, and history. One, you can see the giant moose. Uh, Two, there's the tunnels that you can do, like the Al Capone-esque type of tunnel system. So that's probably going to be later in the month, closer to the end of the month, but that is in our plans. Um, Other than that, I'm just really excited. And if any of you guys are in the Regina area and you want to go out for a beer or something, let me know. We can try and make something happen. Not guaranteeing something will happen. We can try and make some. Oh, that is one of the things we're going to be doing. I am going to be doing a interview with Chris at Regina Brewing Company. Chris is a guy that I've known for several years. I met him at Niagara College Teaching Brewery, so we'll get together, and we'll talk. We'll do a few things. We'll do this. We'll do that. It's going to be a good time, I think, but I could be wrong. And we're going to talk about his stout because we're going to drink the stout on nitro while we're doing it, and we're going to talk about the video I just recorded, which was prickly pear. And let me. I sound like an idiot in that. I sound like an idiot in every video, but I really sound like an idiot in that video because I'm talking about a prickly pear as if it's a pear. I'm like, what's a prickly pear even look like? What's it taste like? I've never had a prick. So a prickly pear is a bright red fruit that grows on cacti, apparently. Like birds land on the cacti, they embed the seed, and the seed grows. So it's a really they look fucking weird now that I've seen them. But at one point, I call him out during the video, and I'm taking a picture of him, going, "I have so many questions," and I sent it to him, and he goes, "You're an idiot." No, he didn't say I'm an idiot, but he was like, "Have you never had a prickly pear?" I go, "No, I don't know what a prickly pear is. I've had like 17 different types of pears. I've never had a prickly pear." He goes, "Well, it's not even a pear." I'm like, "See, you threw me for a loop with this." But we're going to talk about brewing and the strangest things we've done and all that. We may even do the usual, the old questions that we do with a brewmaster type of thing, because why not, right? We might as well. Um, and yeah, so that'll be fun. It kind of gets you back into the industry in a way that you're not normally in. Um, Not really many new things to speak of, other than that. Job hunting is still job hunting. Stress is still stress. House still needs a lot of work. Um, I have a lot of the stuff to do the work. Like I have the paint and everything to do the exterior, but I need to wait for it to be a little warmer. But I still have the stuff. What, we're 2 months away from the kids coming to visit? No, a little under 2 months, like a month and 3 weeks or something. Um, yeah, I'm truthfully and totally excited. I really hope that things turn around. I really hope that at some point I can start helping more people than I used to. Well, like I used to, instead of hoping for help myself. I mean, it is one of those things. I've done a few little things. I've given away a lot of things for free that were in this house that I wasn't going to use, or I could use, but in the end, I know that I'll be able to get myself. So things that might help somebody else. On top of that, On top of that, we also have given away our Sarcan a few times. Sarcan isn't all that much. I might have given away 20 to 50 bucks each time, because every single bottle and can and all that you buy here has a deposit on it, so you can return all of it. And I don't have time to return it. In that I'm blind, I'm not walking there, and by the time my wife gets home, most of them are closed. So it's harder for us to do. So we might as well help somebody out. Hey, you want to take it in? It's extra money for you. All the metal I have back there is just going to get donated to somebody. I mean, we could take it in and get a few bucks, but again, there are people that their grind is picking up metal and all that. So here's my metal, come get it. Just really, really excited for a lot of things that are coming. Really excited for life. 42 years old. My family starts dropping soon, and I feel okay, which I'm actually somewhat surprised with. Yeah, I'll be up. Okay, I'll be up in a minute. I feel like my mom just called me. So I mean, life is grand. It always has been with the family I'm in. No matter what stress we get, no matter this, no matter that. I mean, my son can be very stressful. Special needs kids always are, and special needs kids going through puberty are even more so. But we're having a good go at it. We're really enjoying our time out of the Arctic. We're living life again, regardless of the stress, regardless of the frustrations, regardless of the hardships. We're living life again, and that's all we can ask for. We have a roof above our heads, food in our bellies. I mean, I'm still an almost 300-pound man. I am going down in weight though. Down to 285 now. So when we left the Arctic, I was 299. So 285 is pretty good to me. Especially when, I don't always do as much exercise as I should. And again, I'm getting older. So if I can get down to a svelte weight again, that would be amazing. We will do some reviews tonight. You won't know because I'll be in a different shirt. But I just wanted to touch base and say hi and everything like that. Kitty Viddy. Let's touch on Kitty Viddy. So anytime I get paid out by YouTube, what I do is I take most of the money from the YouTube payout and I put it towards bills and debt. Because as you guys know, moving out, we're over $20,000 in debt without the house now, to a point where we left with no debt. But everything that could go wrong for us went wrong, and a lot of things happened. A lot of things cost more money than we expected. The job I had taken, that was a big pay cut to begin with, didn't have me start for almost a month after getting out of the Arctic. So, I mean, that was a month of no pay as well. So things were hard. But what I would do is I would take 85% of it, throw it into debt, and then I would take 15% and buy something for the channel. So this last payout, I didn't order from Kitty Viddy in Newfoundland. I've had people send me beers from Kitty Viddy before. Ron brought some stuff up for me. Clint had sent me some stuff. I've had a Curtis, I believe, was the other name, that had sent me some stuff. I'd had a bunch of different things sent there. I also had a Kitty Viddy, and I should have known not to do this order because of this. There was a guy who would always tell me he worked for Kitty Viddy. He's always like, "Oh, I'm one of their marketing guys. I want to send you all this stuff to review." And I'm like, "Okay, here's my address." And nothing would ever show up. And then a few months later, he'd touch base again. I'd send him my address, and nothing would show up. So this should have been my cue not to do this. But I'm like, you know what? I haven't had anything from Newfoundland in a while. They'll ship here. Let's order something from them. So I ordered a couple beers from them, right? And I did that like April 19th. 7 days later, I hadn't even gotten an email that anything shipped. And I've had breweries misplace my order in the past. I've had breweries lose it. I've had breweries so busy that they didn't realize, like, they didn't lose it, some of the breweries, but they just never got to it. They never saw it. They never really realized it was there. So I was like sending an email. I'm like, "Hey guys, I know that working at a brewery can be stressful, and there can be stuff happening all the time, and this and that. And I get that you might be busy, you might have just overlooked this. Just checking because it's been about 7 days and I haven't heard a word from this. Didn't get a response. So Monday, I sent them another message, and I'm like, and Monday would have been, well, what was it? Today's the 2nd, so Monday would have been the 29th. I'm like, hey guys, just checking in again. And I sent this email to a different email address for the same company. I'm like, just checking in again. I know from everything I've done in the industry that this can slip by and all that. Just didn't hear a response from my last email. Haven't heard anything in, at this point it was like 11 days since the order. So just checking in, seeing what's going on. I'm not angry or anything. I don't care if it gets here late. I just want to know what's going on. You have my money. I want to know what's going on with my product. Nothing. And I gave them the rest of Monday because I sent it Monday morning. And then I gave them Tuesday. And then I gave them Wednesday. And then today, Thursday, I sent them a Facebook message this time. And basically the same thing. I'm like, look, you've ignored 2 of my emails now. I don't know what's going on. I'm not mad. I don't care. You ran out of something. Tell me. I just want to know what's going on. This is the stuff that's happened before. I get it. I've personally missed orders before that are online orders. It doesn't bother me. Just let me know what's going on. Still heard nothing, but my order shipped. So hey, that's a win. But I should have known from the guy that would message me on the Albino Rhino Beer Festival page all the time not to do it. But I did it. I wonder if he's in charge of it, and that's the problem. He's like, I don't want to ship this. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Gotta go eat dinner. Bye-bye.